iconic Times Square in the heart of New York City has come live once again. And why not? Because we have a handful of Indian diaspora congregating here for a welcome ceremony. It's officially a countdown for the mega event of International Yoga Day on 21st of June. So let's quickly talk to them and understand what makes this edition of International Yoga Day so special. Of course, because for the first time ever in the history of United Nations and perhaps in the history of world, that you have a Prime Minister, and this time the Indian Prime Minister leading the world by performing a yoga session. And there cannot be anything better than this. So we have all of them here. I'm being told more are going to join them. This is a welcome ceremony. So you all are decked up and excited, ma'am.
Yes, my name is Mahant Shrima Rajlaxmi, and we all have come. You will see somebody is from Karnataka, somebody will speak in Marathi, Gujarati, Bengali, you name it. Entire India is here, and so is entire US. It's a representation of US and India.
So here we are gathered at Times Square to welcome Prime Minister Modi ji, and I would call is Modi Festival. We are kicking off from the Times Square, and this is happening in 20 cities across the country. And in Washington DC, they are marching from Monumental to the Lincoln Center.
जो ये वेशभूषा धारण की इसके बारे में बताइए.
This is traditional folk art of Gujarat. We call Rangla. Bhavai is a traditional folk art of India, where I get my master in education in Bhavai and acting from Baroda. I'm proud of Gujarat, proud of Modi, proud of India.
Okay, and I want my camera person Rahul to, pay special attention to the turban that you're wearing. So it has got an Indian tricolor and it's got a US flag also.
I personally love India and America, where I get my bread and butter.
We are so excited in New York. You can see that hundreds of people have come to welcome our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is not only a leader of India, but he's a global leader. See the excitement. आज Father's Day है, फिर भी लोग अपना घर छोड़ के यहाँ Prime Minister Modi को welcome करने आए हैं. That shows how much love Indian Americans have our Prime Minister Modi ji.
Normally they say on Sundays and on Saturdays, यहाँ पे कुछ खास action नहीं होती है. New York really doesn't work on Saturday, Sundays. But because the final countdown for Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already kick-started, so you can see that the life is back here in the heart of Manhattan, and nobody can say this is really Sunday today.
Absolutely. Today is a lot of celebrations in America. Of course, it is Juneteenth, it is Father's Day, and more than that, it is India's Prime Minister arriving in America shortly.
It's like a Bharat Mata Ki Jai reverberating in the heart of Manhattan, and here at Times Square, by the way, you see Indian tricolor proudly fluttering high. So Indian tricolor proudly fluttering high.
Yeah, it is. We were very excited to welcome Prime Minister Modi, and this is, like I said, oldest democracy versus the biggest democracy. Going to meet here and very, very excited, and I'm equally excited for him to addressing the joint session of Congress. That's going to be further strengthening into U.S. ties.
Let's have a look at this also. That's what they prepared for a special day. It says Indian American Diaspora welcomes Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, and they are calling it a Unity Day. So why Unity Day?
Because I think Modi represents the whole soul of India. He is a human being who he embraces everything from Kashmiris to Kerala. And I, being a minority Kashmiri, he never thought about minority politics. He took the cause of Kashmir, and after decades when no leader could ever solve the problem of Kashmir, he solved it, and he took us along with him. We are so grateful to him. He's one of a leader of the century, I think.
Well, the Indian diaspora here in America are calling the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi leader of the century, and this is their way of making this event special, calling it Unity Day. Yes.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that's what Unity Day is. Modi ji believes it, we all believe it. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
So the message, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, as a final build-up for 21st of June, International Yoga Day, which is going to be led by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That's their special way of saying, welcome Modi ji to New York. Bas kuch hi dino ki baat hai, and they're calling it Unity Day. That's how they want to celebrate it.
unified. We are unified. One voice, one country. USA, India. USA, India.
From Times Square with camera person Rahul, this is Sakal Bhatt reporting for DT India.